Hello and welcome. This is Dirnan playing Minecraft on the HippoCraft server. Back at it again, and this time I have put up a list in my little windmill house of projects that I want to work on. And some of them are big, some of them are small, and some of them are just going to take a really long time. So, I need a trading hall. So, villager trading hall, so I can trade stuff. Put that somewhere close to the town center so people can take advantage of that. I need to find a guardian temple somewhere in the ocean and convert that so we can get prismarine blocks and that sort of stuff. I need to finish this windmill. It is going to be a whole process of slowly adding to it. Right now it's just a box with a roof on it. I need a tree farm, some either automatic way or a way to get trees of the various types. Then there's a couple. I need to get a nether portal to a jungle. Need to get to an ice biome and the mesa. I don't think it's called a mesa anymore, but that's what I call it. It's where you get the hardened clay and it looks very orange and red. So those three biomes aren't close to here, and so I need to get a portal to there. Iron farm. Everyone on the server would use iron, so getting that up and running so it can produce a bunch of iron would be great. Villagers. Yeah, I need villagers for trading and for the iron farm. And then the last one on my list right now is a bee farm. I have spent quite some time off in that direction, trying to plant trees, buy flowers to get beehives to spawn in, but it hasn't worked out yet. I know there's only a 5% chance of that happening in a plains biome, but I feel like I've planted 40 trees, so I'd expect with that percentage to have 2, and I have 0. So, I'm going to pause on that as those trees come in and out, and I'm going to start working on the villagers. So, I need the villagers so I can get more villagers from those. So not on the list is a villager farm, because that's what I'm going to work on now. So, before I go to a village to bring over the villagers, I am going to create the area where the villagers are going to be. That's why I have some carrots in my inventory. I also have enough wool for 4 beds. I've got some dirt and a composter to have a farmer in there to harvest the carrots, to give it to the people that are sitting by the beds, and they just constantly keep making more villagers. So it is a ImpulseSV design. I will link that in the description for this video. But some of the things that I need still are glowstone. I don't have any glowstone, and I need to light up the farm area. And yeah, while that's happening, I am making some glass, because I do need glass for this as well. So I'm going to store all this stuff and then head to the nether and go get some glowstone. I have picked out a spot. It is relatively close. The farm that I have set up for the sheep and cows is just over this hill. And I'm going to set up my villager breeder farm over here, thinking that it can go here and then the iron farm can go kind of where these trees are. These are the trees that I was trying to do the bees with. Well, I'll keep at it, but so far no bees. I'm going to lay this out. Got all the stuff I think that I need in my inventory, and I will bring you back when I've got stuff laid out. I am remembering that I built this same farm on the last season of HippoCraft. So it is a big, long, diamond-shaped thing. Stairs that are waterlogged. on the corners, kind of, and water in the middle, and glowstone for light, trapdoors on the side of the stairs to keep the water in, and eventually the farmer villager will have a bunch of carrots or potatoes here, and then we'll throw them at 2 villagers that are chilling right here, and feeding those guys will have 4 beds around them. They'll see, oh, there's 3 people in this village, there's 4 beds, we can have another person, but they're standing on a fence post, and so the baby villager falls down, and I will funnel those baby villagers someplace. Yeah. And last season I just had carrots and then put a dome on top to make it kind of look like a hill. This season I might do carrots on the bottom and then potatoes up above, and another set of villagers up there, or maybe on another different corner. I'm not sure, because who knows? But right now, this one's just going to be carrots, and then I'll build it up, and then I know that there's a village somewhere off in the spruce forest in the trees, and so I will get a minecart and cart over 3 villagers. But that's down the road. Let's finish building this thing so it's ready for the villager. Here is the finished area. All the carrots are starting to grow. There's a workstation for the villager that'll go in here. So I'll be able to drop that person in. ImpulseSV's video does a great job of explaining why this works and why in 1.15.2, which our server's on, it should work. So I've got the beds in, I've got a fence around so that if zombies come, they can't get to the people in the bed. And then I put these things in, so here is the chest that the carrots will go in, the babies will come out and go down, and I need to put a water source in there to push them this direction into just a tunnel that doesn't lead anywhere right now, because I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with them yet. So put that dirt back. I will close up this stuff and head out to sleep. And then all that's left here is to get villagers in. I need 1 villager in here that hasn't been traded with so that he can work at this workstation. And I need 2 villagers in here, and then it should be fully functional and ready to go. Lots of work has gone into this. I have a farmer villager in here doing his carrot thing, and I have 1 villager in here. I didn't have this spruce block here the first time, and the minecart just went boop and landed right there. So I took the minecart back, I let him sleep, and when he woke up he was standing on the fence post, which is exactly where I want him. So I think, yeah, I put the minecart there so that, no, I put the spruce block there so the minecart the next time will come and hit that and just fall on top of that guy's head. And hopefully I'll be able to come soon thereafter and hit it when I have F3 and B on and you show the hitboxes. So I'm not going to hit this guy, but I hit the minecart and the other guy should fall on top of him. If he doesn't, he should just sleep in there and then he'll end up in there anyway. So I had set up the minecart rail going to the village that I found. We'll just ride it on back there and find another villager, get him in the minecart, and then this villager breeder will be all set. About this village is it was pretty much just a straight shot this direction to get to the village. Bad news is that most of the villagers in here are kids. I think there were at least 3 that I saw, and only really 1 set of adults. So here's another adult. You're a cartographer, because that's what your table is. But that should be fine. Can you get in the boat? Gonna get in the boat? Hey, you got in the boat. This is how I do this, is that I get him in a boat, and then just sort of ride the boat down to where the rails are. Then sort of the frustration begins of... Uh-oh. Oh, now I'm on the path. Didn't run into this before. Alright, get him close. We'll hop out. Out of here. Put the minecart down. F3 and B turns on the hitbox, so you can just sort of hit the edge of this. He goes a little bit like that. Oh, his workstation's back there. Well, let's see if I can get him to come by destroying his workstation. Come with me, person that's no longer a villager or having a occupation. Yeah, there it is. Luring. Right. Now down here. Yeah, still a cartographer. And there's the kids. All 3 of the kids. Want to hit the kids? Let's put this right here. Do you recognize it? Come on. Right over there. There's a workstation. Come on. Go. Alright, turn off hitboxes. No. You get in a boat. Alright. This time we will avoid the path and loop around here. Trying to get close. This is why I didn't record the other guys, just because of the futility of just lots of back and forths. No. There's a cart. There you go. You got it. Alright. Hey, and you got in all by yourself. Very nice. So let's just take this with us. And there he goes. So I will run after it because I don't have 2 minecarts because I don't have a whole lot of iron. But he should end up sitting on top of that other guy's head, and we will follow the track just in case he gets stopped by a sheep or a pig that happens to be standing on the track. And arriving back, and we see that the hitbox is on. That guy is indeed standing on that guy's head. And now we get the tricky stand here, hit that, and he's in. Please lose your profession, sir. You do not need it. That's stuck on there. I can get rid of that. Okay, cool. I can jump up there. And I can get rid of all of these rails. Okay. So, now the plan is for this farmer to throw these 2 guys a bunch of food. These guys then say, "Oh man, so many beds, we're hungry. No longer. We are ready. Have the children's." Children are smaller and thereby fall. Yeah. Okay. Case in point, there is a little tiny villager that is chilling there. And eventually I'll put a water source block there and push them that way. But for right now, we'll just have them live in there. Lit up with those 2 torches, and then there's a torch in that hallway there. Great. So it's working. They were... Wow. Alright, so I'm going to clear up this rail, and I'll let them just do their thing. I need at least 4 villagers for the iron farm, and then I'll need as many villagers as I can get for a trading hall, and and I don't know where exactly that's gonna go. But, yeah. So, that's encouraging. I have a villager breeder up. Alright. I know that this is working. There is another baby villager, and he is a plains villager, whereas these guys are the taiga villagers that have the sort of white smock on, I guess. Yeah, so this is definitely working. This will be great. I plan on working on the iron farm next, and will get that up and built. And while I'm building that, I'll be around here, and these guys should grow up and just keep producing more villagers. That is super exciting. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. This has been Dirnan, playing Minecraft.